Whoa. What an incredible camera capture. Now I'm not sure if this is a mule deer or an elk, but I would imagine it wouldn't care as long as I call it lucky. I mean, that mountain lion had him in its grasp. Let's watch this in slow-mo. This might be one of the most amazing camera captures I've seen. Okay, so this clip actually gave me goosebumps. A truck driver has realized that he has lost his brakes, and at the most inopportune time, as a school bus is waiting to let kids off the bus. You can hear the sheer panic in his voice. Listen to this.
Stop! No!
You don't want to know.
Just unbelievable. You know, in this video, the people outside of the truck were in the most danger. However, you could really tell that that truck driver, you could hear it in his voice. He was so afraid. Afraid that he was going to hurt somebody. Anyhow, I am glad to see that the disaster was averted and that everyone was safe. This short clip recently went viral. It allegedly shows a real dogman captured on camera in the woods. A man in the comments says, "This terrain looks like Texas, and if it is, I 100% believe it." He goes on to say that he had one track him while he was boar hunting. The clip is only 20 seconds long, and I gotta say, this is some of the best quality footage I've seen of a dogman, but also really any cryptid. I'd love to know if anyone has had any experiences with the dogman, and if so, which state they're in. It looks like most of the comments are Texas, Oklahoma, there's a Wisconsin, but it's mostly Oklahoma. I wonder what's up with that. Okay, I need answers about this video. Check this out. Natalie Hinsey was snapping a few iPhone live photos of her sister-in-law and niece at a scenic overlook in Utah when something unusual caught her attention. Upon reviewing the live photos, she noticed a bike zooming past in the background at an incredibly fast pace. But here's the eerie part. The bike had no rider, and no one appeared to be running after it. Natalie admits the strange images left her feeling unnerved and unsettled. So, what the heck is going on here? Okay, first things first. How quickly are we checking that all of our doors are locked? Even though we know these lions don't have opposable thumbs. This homeowner in Colorado was a little startled when he saw a family of mountain lions drinking some water on his deck. Now, I'm a little reluctant to call this a mountain lion pride because I am pretty sure that these are generally solitary animals. Maybe this is a family. I think they really only ever get together to mate. I am a little curious as to why they're all drinking this water. I mean, it's almost like their normal watering holes dried up. There looks to be 4 in total, all pretty healthy. I need to see them all side by side, but they seem to vary in size. So maybe this really is a family. You know, I understand the one-off mountain lion climbing on your porch, but when you see these wild animals, I always try to put it in perspective as to what I would do if I had just, say, walked out on my porch and there was a mountain lion there. Well, first and foremost, I think I would try to retreat, because you don't stand much chance against one mountain lion, let alone 4. I don't know, this makes for a great video, but what are you guys doing in this situation? Look at the way these mastiffs hold their ground. Protecting the people of their community, it's incredible. Tibetan mastiffs, often referred to as Tibetan mountain dogs, have a long history as guardians in the Himalayan region, where they were traditionally used by nomadic herders to protect livestock and villages from predators, including bears. One unique feature that makes them exceptional at this is their strong territorial instincts, combined with their fearlessness. Tibetan mastiffs will patrol their territory constantly, and when they detect a threat, whether it's a snow leopard, wolf, or even a bear, they are known to position themselves between the predator and their human or livestock charges. Their deep, thunderous bark serves as both a deterrent and an early warning system. Historically, they were especially prized for their ability to stand their ground and fight off Himalayan bears. Using their large size, they can weigh over 150 pounds, and thick double coat to withstand both the cold and potential injuries. In some cases, Tibetan Mastiffs have been known to work in pairs or packs, surrounding the bear and using their intelligence and agility to drive it away from the herd or humans without direct confrontation, minimizing the risk to themselves. Now, this next clip was said to have been taken late at night in a cemetery. And what it shows is that a real dog man has dug up a grave. I mean, look, that's a creepy thought. I can agree with that. But I can't really tell anything from this video. Can anyone make out any discernible features? From what I can see, it does look like the creature is kind of pawing at the dirt. But then I read some of the comments and they say, oh, a dog man can use a shovel? I don't see the shovel per se, but sometimes my eyes play tricks on me, so help me out if you can. This made me chuckle. You know, it's okay for us all to enjoy a laugh every now and then. And actually, one of the comments was the funniest part. Check this out. I mean, it's so true. Can't you picture your buddy just doing this at the camera? He literally has nothing going on. Way too much time on his hands. No responsibilities. Okay, so a man named Tom has a YouTube channel named What in the World? And his most recent adventure is that he is going to solo canoe across Canada. That's crazy, but the story hasn't even begun. A few clicks into his trip, he hears what sounds like an animal in distress. He paddled around a point and closer to shore. Lo and behold, he spotted a dog, someone's pet dog, stuck in the mud along the riverbank. The dog looked weak, covered in mud, and had likely been stranded for a long time. His barking was faint, and you could tell he was on his last leg. Realizing the dog was wedged beneath a log, Tom gently removed it. More than the log, the dog seemed to be stuck in the mud. Too weak to pull himself out, Tom coaxed the dog toward his canoe, and you can just see the dog's relief. Once the dog was safely on board, they paddled toward a nearby house, hoping to find its owner. He was greeted by Tom and Janine, who immediately recognized the dog as their 14-year-old Pyrenees. The dog had been missing for 2 days, and they had been searching everywhere for her. Relieved to have their dog back, Tom and Janine explained that she struggled with her back legs due to old age. Grateful for Tom's help, They cleaned the dog up and invited him to stay for lunch. Their hospitality extended into the evening, and they offered him a place to stay for the night, which Tom happily obliged. The next morning, as Tom prepared to leave, the dog was starting to recover. The family planned to have their son, who worked with horses, groom her. With warm memories of the family's kindness, he continued on his journey. Amazing story. Also, you can catch Tom's journey on his channel, What in the World? For years, sleep studies have provided valuable insights into the complexities of the human brain. But what if one of these studies captured more than just typical brain activity? In 2014, a YouTube video from a sleep study did just that, sparking widespread intrigue. The footage shows a patient peacefully asleep attached to multiple monitors in what looks like a standard hospital setting. Suddenly, a strange white figure appears above the patient, moving swiftly to the left. For a brief second, it seems to pause, as if observing the sleeper from above. The video quickly became a sensation online, with some people dismissing it as dust on the lens, while others speculated it could be a genuine ghost sighting. The connection between sleep and the paranormal is not new. For centuries, nightmares and disturbances during sleep have been linked to supernatural phenomena. Many recount terrifying dreams that feel so real they defy logical explanation. Sleep paralysis is especially infamous for this. During it, people wake up but cannot move and sometimes feel a mysterious presence in the room. Is this a real encounter with the unknown, or simply the brain playing tricks? Another intriguing idea is that sleep could be a portal to otherworldly experiences. The concept of astral projection suggests that during sleep, our spirits can leave our bodies and travel to different realms or dimensions. Some believe that the white figure in the video may have been related to this kind of out-of-body experience. Whether the strange shape caught on camera was just a technical glitch or something supernatural, sleep remains a realm full of unknowns that we are only beginning to explore. Now, I'm sure we all know someone who claims they live in a haunted house, or some variation of that. Well, this next young lady claims she lives in a haunted house built in the early 1800s, where strange, unexplained events have occurred for as long as she can remember. Creepy noises and mysterious footsteps in the night. Tragically, her mother died under suspicious circumstances inside the home. Soon after, her grandfather became convinced that something evil was in the house. Without explanation, he sealed his bedroom, hid the key, and left, never returning. For 6 years, the room remained locked until one day the key mysteriously appeared on the living room table, with no clue as to how it got there. One night, the girl and her friends decided to explore the allegedly haunted house using a spirit box, hoping to communicate with whatever was lurking inside. That's when things took an unexpected twist. Her sister, unaware of the investigation, stepped out of the shower, causing the group to panic, thinking they had encountered a ghost. But the real terror came when the group finally mustered the courage to unlock and enter her grandfather's sealed room. To their horror, one of the friends was scratched by something inside. After this terrifying encounter, they all agreed something was terribly wrong in the house. They vowed to stay out of that bedroom for good. So, what do you think is happening here? Could there be a dark force connected to that room, or is it all part of an elaborate hoax?